The first time someone said I was an artist, I thought, no, I'm not. You've been mistaken. And someone else said I was an artist. And, no, I'm not. I just build bikes. That's all I do. One day to realize that what you're building is art, and people consider it art. It's not just welding and cutting and grinding. I'm happy to say now that I'm an artist. My name is Kevin Greenberg, and I build art bikes. Kinetic sculpture is anything that's, I think, built to display a purpose. It still could be used as a mode of transportation, but it doesn't look like a normal bike. It has something different. It has an edge to it. It's got art, or it's got engineering, that makes it just different than your normal bike. About 10 years ago, a lot of the shows started coming out, like Orange County Choppers and Monster Garage, and a lot of shows where guys were coming together and they had to fabricate something. And I was sitting at home on my couch and I'm watching these guys, and I can do that, I can do that. So I decided to just go into my garage and see if I could do it. And it started off with one sculpture, and then that turned into one bike, and then another bike, and then another bike. And now I'm up to, I think, 9 or so in here now. I did start cycling because it is an individual sport, and growing up I wasn't really coordinated or talented, so soccer and the basketball, football, that wasn't my sport. So cycling and getting out was a good way for me to exercise, a good way for me to show my individualism. If you see a 5-year-old kid's eyes open up and say, "It's a giant toaster," and that little boy turns to his dad, "Dad, I saw a giant toaster." Yeah, that's the most amazing thing to do. When we're about 12 or 13, we start to put the bike away. And 15, 16, you start driving, and you never touch your bike ever again. And so I realized that you could introduce people to the world of cycling, whether it be an advocate or a cyclist who's doing 60 miles on a weekend, or someone who's just riding to the local coffee shop. Being on that bike offers you so much. It slows the world down. It slows everything down. And what I realized is people forgot about that, and getting people back on their bikes opened their eyes to that. And that made me feel good to be able to share my passion with other people.